Okay, I'm going to attempt to make a video showing how I transferred my schematic to copper plate, PCB. First thing I do is take the plate and take some. This is actually a little too fine. It's double aught, but I use it and scrub it good with that. Scrub it up good and get it nice and shiny and get all the oxidation off as much as you can. And you don't really want to touch it after you do this. You want to try to keep your fingerprints off of it. Try to. And I haven't been wiping it with anything else then afterwards. I've just been blowing the little shards of steel wool off. Okay, so what I've done, and then for labeling, you don't do it this. I haven't done it this way with labeling. I found that regular typing paper works plenty good enough for doing labels. You know, on the back side, your schematic on the back side, so you know where everything's supposed to go. But for the copper tracks itself, I do put it on. It's like a semi-glossy magazine paper. This is like out of this was out of I can't think of the name of the magazine now. Oh, AAA. Not Alcoholics Anonymous. The retirement thing. Or not the older folks thing magazine. Anyway, I blow it off, and then I decide which way I'm going to put it. It's got to go this way, and I line it up best I can. And I got lines here around the schematic that show me about where to lay it. Oh, this board must be smaller than the other boards. Wow. Well, I'm just practicing anyway. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to take it off anyway. I'm not going to actually do it. So, anyway, I put it down, and then I roll that paper around, and then roll it around this way. It's a little long, so I'll just try to tear it off. Make sure you get it pulled together. And then I didn't have a piece of tape ready. If you have a little piece of tape ready, that back down. Just back down. You want to kind of try to keep it tight. And I've been just putting a piece of masking tape on, and then I pull to tighten it up. And that's it. That's ready to go. Alright, now the stuff that I've been using that I found works really good is actually the cheap stuff at Menards. And this is the stuff that I've been using. Lucky Super Soft Nail Polish Remover Regular. And then it's enriched with vitamin E and moisturizer. And you really don't need to put a whole lot on. I found if I put too much on, then it doesn't work, then I got to try it again. And that might already been too much right there. But just rub it in. What I've been doing is working from the inside out, you know, from the center out. and you can kind of see it starting to stick here, and as it dries, you can feel it's kind of, the paper's okay. We'll try it again. Battery went dead on the camera just as, so now I've got it. I shrank it up just a tad, and it's printed on. Now it's just a seed magazine. So, and I scrubbed it off again with some the steel wool, and we'll line this up the right way here. Now that I've got room, and put that on there, and I didn't get a piece of tape again. Works best if you already have a piece of tape in your hand. I love it when tape does that. Masking tape. Alright. So we taped it on there. And like I was saying, I showed this. This is the stuff I use. And trying to squirt it on there kind of sucks, so I'm just going to put it in the cap. That way I just sploosh it on instead of trying to squirt it on. And then I try to pour it in the center and spread it out. And just kind of, you don't have to press down hard, just lightly press it down and work it back and forth. And I work from the center out. And you'll start to see, you can see through the paper, you can actually see the schematic. Just keep rubbing until it dries up. This nail polish smells like perfumey. I'm not sure what the perfumey smell is, but it is a kind of a perfumey smell. Alright. Okay, now, and then I just go around pressing it down, make sure that it's all. Now, I should have had a pan of water here, darn it. Pipe in here. Put a little water in it. Just a pie tin here with water. Have it ready to go. And now that this is fairly dried up, we wet it. We wet it with water. And we just kind of, we don't want to take it off right away, we just let it soak up some water. And you can see well, you can see that it came out pretty good, all except for right here and right there. So apparently I didn't rub that down quite good enough. But if you want to do it over, you know, you can just scrub it back off with steel wool and then do it again. But or you can take a magic marker and what I do is if I take a magic marker after one, I just take and lay a scribe down or a piece of paper down so that I'm only doing the line, you know, because the pen gets kind of thick. So here, I'll show you what I do. Just take a couple pieces of paper and right on this line over here. Just line them up like that, and then just take the magic marker and just dab it on. And it gets, if you're careful, you can get it pretty decent straight line and everything. But I use this as a kind of a guide. You really don't need it if your hand's steady enough to go down though. But mine doesn't seem to be that steady anymore. So it's kind of funky there, but this side looks really nice here. This side all adhered really nicely. So, but that's how I do it. You know, to me, it's the secret of the whole process was this stuff right here. Do I have one laying here on a piece of paper that I was just going to show you regular typing paper. Okay, so here's regular typing paper, and this is actually a drawing. Oh, this wasn't printed on the laser. This was printed on a printer. This won't work. That won't work. Well, let me cut away here, and I'll go print it out on a piece of regular paper, and I'll show you how that works, how well it works, or doesn't. Okay, I'm back. This time it's just a regular piece of typing paper, and we'll cut this out. I can find my scissors. Where did they lay at? I just had it here, and I cut that other one out. Really? You think I carried it away or what? Wow. What did I do? Carry it into the printer with me? Well, I don't see it. Unless I'm looking right at it. You know, have you done that? Laid stuff down and then, well, I'll just try to fold a line on it and tear it. I'm just going to try to fold the line down where I want to tear it there. Oh yeah, you scrape the printing off by scraping on it. Can't believe that I laid that down somewhere. I'll bet I carried it in to the printer. I had a razor blade around here. I could use that. really organized here. Alright, well, I wonder if I can cut it with these X-Acto knives that I got laying here. They're so darn dull. Here's a razor blade. I'm just going to try to cut it out with a razor blade and not cut my finger. There. And this way. Alright. So now this is going to be labeled, and that would go on this other side here, the back side. And I see they have some printing. I wonder if that's embedded. This printing is embedded into it. I'm going to get some rough steel wool. Oh, you'll notice too that, oh, it's getting wet now. You'll notice too that it gets a white tinge, but if you take and put it back in the water or wet, and then you can wipe those paper, a little bit of paper away, and you'll see that the black kind of pops right out then. So basically all that is paper fragments. So I'm gonna just, nope, can't get rid of that. I was just trying to see if I could get rid of this, what's on there. This is darker colored stuff. This is a different size, different color. So basically just line it up again, line it up on the back side of the board this time. Like I say, I'm not going to do this board, so I'm just quickly putting it down here and not gonna. And now the other side, you don't do this though until after this side has been ran through the acid, because this paper is going to get wet and this is all going to smudge if you don't. I mean, if you tried to do it at the same time. I didn't tape it, so it's just laying there. And the same thing, just give it a little squirt and press it down. And this is regular typing paper now. No, yes, yeah, I don't even have it on the board, half of it. It's a good thing it's just a show and tell one. I'd go, oh crap. Alright, so I bring back my pan of water. Put it in the water. Just let it sit for a while. Moving it around. And we should be able to take that off, and the label should be on there. Still a little sticky. Yeah, see, some of the paper is actually sticking to the, but that's okay. And just roll the paper away. And like I say, I haven't tried doing this paper on the other side. It probably worked pretty good, because it works pretty good on this side for for the label. It works damn good. And you can see how well that worked. I think the next boards I do, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it with just regular typing paper on this side too, because it seems to work pretty good. I'm just wondering if paper fibers that are embedded will mess it up. I don't know. I haven't tried it, so I guess that's an experiment for. But now, if I was actually using this board, it'd have the nice label on the back side, so that you knew where all the components would go. So, but it works, and like I say, this stuff works good. I was experimenting with different ones, and I started with this one. I started with this one here. Professional nail polish remover. Don't waste your money. That won't work. and the reason. And then if I would have read the bottle in the store, I would have realized it won't work, because this is 100%, almost 100% acetone. Well, right here it even says 100% acetone. So you can't use just pure acetone on it. It'll just smear all over the place. You have to have, it has to be diluted with something else. Now this stuff here, it says ingredients: acetone, water, glycerin, fragrance, yeah, it smells pretty, propylene glycol, and then acetate. Well, there's words there that I don't know how to pronounce that other stuff. So, but anyway, go to Menards. It's $1 a bottle for 8 ounces, and then one bottle will last you a long time. I'm going to buy a couple more bottles just to set on the shelf, just in case they decide, well, we don't want to sell that anymore. And like I say, I don't know, you might be able to get this on the internet off of eBay or somewhere too. Lucky Super Soft, and nail polish remover, regular, and it says new. So, and it's kind of a pinkish, reddish pink color. So, too bad I wasn't going to do this one. Oh, I've rubbed it and already rubbed some of it off here. Yeah, you can't rub real hard on it. Well, this side's stuck pretty good. Although if I keep rubbing it, there's little bits that are actually seats down pretty good. Maybe I should wipe this off and try it with paper. That way you'll know. I'll just add it to my video. I think I will. I think I'm going to stop the video here, scrub this off, do it on a piece of regular typing paper for this side, and we'll see if it works on this side, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. There's something on there. Something right there. Let's see if I can wipe that off. I want to put a fingerprint on it. Shouldn't put a fingerprint on. Something right there. Almost looks like a flaw in the copper right there. A little speck. I just used a little rubbing alcohol there to wipe it off. This is regular typing paper. I'm going to get a piece of tape. If I can get it to come off of here in one piece. I hate masking tape that does that. You know, you get the edges of the tape messed up and then it doesn't want to come off in one piece. There we go. I'm going to stick that on the finger here. And we'll lay this down. Regular typing paper. I cut it up in inside. Now this side will get all smudged up now while we do this, because it'll get wet with the nail polish remover and it'll smudge it up more than likely. Naturally, I don't know if my tape will reach. Oh yeah. Alright. So there it is, regular typing paper, and you can actually see it before you even do anything. And we're going to do it the same way. Put a couple squirts in there and then just dump it on. I'm not pressing hardly at all, just kind of running my finger over it, but just very lightly pressing it. And it's starting to dry up. Shop smells perfumey. Now I just go around pressing it. The other side probably can't even read anymore now. Oh no, it's still looking pretty good. But it's not in line because I didn't line it up with this side. All right, let's get our pan of water over here. And hopefully it's dried enough. Put it in the water. And just flipping it back and forth in the water. Tape come loose. And we'll see. Nope, didn't work. Did not work with the typing paper on the copper side. I wonder why that is. It works fine for this side, but the copper did not work. Well, see, lesson learned. Now I know. Now I know that typing paper will not work. It barely started to. I wonder if I scrubbed it with something a little coarser. This is pretty smooth on this side though too. Yeah, it's a little rougher. It's a little rougher than the copper side. Huh. Well, anyway, I'll just continue to do it with the shiny paper out of a magazine. And that works fine. I wonder if I can get this scrubbed off. Oh yeah, it'll come right off with my fingernail. It'll scrub off. Because I may have other plans for this copper. I did order some more, so. But anyway, there you have it. There you have it. I thought I'd put a video together since there were questions about exactly how I was doing it. And that's exactly how I was doing it. Printed on the laser printer. Clean your copper up. Tape it on there. Put some of the put some of the secret ingredient on, rub her around, let it dry a little bit, and then put it in a pan of water and just kind of slosh the water around on it, and it'll come right off and leave behind the actually that the toner is plastic. It's just a plastic that gets melted on, so that's why you can actually, like someone was mentioning that they were using their laminator to do it. Well, yeah, that, you know, you're putting heat to it and it's going to melt the plastic onto that. This way is not using any heat, it's just using that nail polish remover. So, and it works. So, and I don't have a laminator. I may have one. I'm thinking about ordering one. So, but that's not just for this. It's for doing pictures and stuff. Anyway, I better cut her off here. So, hope that answers any questions or gives you an idea for trying it out. I am going to try to make a logo and have it etched into some. I have some of these nickel-plated copper pieces. I've got oodles of these, and I don't know where I got them, but I don't know if the acid etch will eat through this stuff. I'm going to find out, because I'm going to put a logo on here and then go ahead and try it. Ain't got nothing to lose except my time, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.